Welcome to Cobalt Tutorials. Many of our customers host and offer a variety of meetings, including networking events, fundraisers, community gatherings, and even whole conventions. Cobalt Engagement Dynamics offers functionality to support our customers' meeting needs. In this video, we'll focus on how to configure those meetings so that you can begin registering attendees and guests. In Dynamics 365, we begin by navigating to the meetings entity by selecting Events, and then Meetings. Click New in the toolbar. You must add the name of the meeting as well as the begin and end date for the event. You can then save the record. Once you've saved the meeting, you can create meeting registration fees to configure how members can register for the meeting. We'll discuss how to create and handle meeting registration fees in another video. You can then add value to any other field that you like. We recommend you add values to the registration begin and end date fields, as well as the max registration fields while creating the meeting, if you know that information. Those fields will determine when and how many members can register. Note that portal registration will be unavailable outside of the registration begin and end dates set here. No other fields are required, but they are useful, so we'll discuss some of them here. The Eligible for One-Click button, when set to Yes, will allow eligible members to register for the meeting on the portal with a button that will process all registration steps at once. This can only be used for meetings that have a $0 registration fee. If you plan to collect payment or need to get additional information from attendees, leave this option as No. The Revenue Recognition field allows you to defer recognizing meeting registration revenue until a specific date. If left blank, revenue for the meeting will be recognized immediately. Location details can be set to provide information on your portal about where the meeting will occur. The Invitation Only field will allow you to set a query on the meeting record if marked Yes. Only those contacts who fit the query criteria will see the meeting displayed on the portal to view details and be able to register. If this is marked No, everyone will be able to see the meeting on the portal to view details, and you can use meeting registration fees to restrict or specify different levels of registration. Allowing group or proxy registrations allows people to register others and/or multiple attendees at one time. The Allow Waitlist field, if the max registration limit is reached, will notify contacts who attempt to register on the portal that the meeting is full and allow them to register for the waitlist. For those who do register on the waitlist, the registration will be moved from the waitlist to the attending list as attendees on the attending list cancel or are removed. The automatic promotion cutoff is the date when waitlisted registrations are no longer moved to the attending list. On the date that is set in this field, those on the waitlist will no longer be promoted, even if attending members cancel or are removed. This offers event planners some control in who they prepare the meeting for. The edit deadline can be set to allow customers to change or cancel their registration on the portal up to the date listed. If you do not want anyone to edit the registration, set this date to before the registration begin date, and the edit link will never appear. If you want to set a limit for when a canceled registration will result in a refund, you can set a different deadline for that. After that date, a registration can be canceled but not refunded. Before that date, however, you can set a single cancellation fee, if desired. You can add additional cancellation fees too, but that will be covered in another video. The Publish to Portal field will, when set to yes, allow members to register for the meeting on the portal. If set to no, they can only be registered by staff members using Dynamics 365. If your meeting will be hosted by a provider outside of your organization and you will be collecting registrations there, you can provide customers with the link to the registration and details page rather than setting up the full registration details in CRM. These are just some of the most commonly used fields on the meeting entity. As mentioned, in another video, we'll discuss creating meeting registration fees as well as meeting activities and activity registration fees. Thank you for joining us for COBOL Tutorials.